letting it fly. You can find me high on the mountaintop, floating down a river rock, living for the ride. If you really want room to run, I'll show you where to get it done. Step off the back porch, jump across the fence. Don't let the barbed wire catch you in the pants. I'll be waiting in the bottom by the Tombow Creek. Come on, take a walk on the wild side with me.
Welcome to Tom Bob Outdoors and Friends in Wild Places. I'm Raleigh Kogan, your host. We're here in Pennsylvania the day before the opening elk hunt in our state. Pennsylvania has the easternmost wild elk herd in the United States. We have a very limited draw elk hunt in our state. It's almost a once-in-a-lifetime drawing. So these guys have applied for these licenses. They get 22,000 applicants a year, and the lucky guys are ready to go out in the field tomorrow to hunt these elk. All right, we got a 6-day hunt, guys. Tomorrow's the big day, the opening day. It doesn't always happen on the first day, but if it doesn't, you got 6 days to do it, so it's a pretty short hunt. So you definitely got to have your homework done. You got to have a couple plans ready to go. Hopefully the weather will cooperate. So good luck in the morning.
All right.
Have fun with it.
All right.
Looking for some good experiences when you guys come back, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.
Saturday evening. All right. We start here in the Bugling. Okay. So, there's that elk right out there. Right to the right of that brown blush. Oh, some grass. I think what we're gonna keep doing, we're gonna keep poking out this road along the edge of these hardwoods. There is a trail that breaks down to the left as we get out there. We think we might go down the left, but it's going to take us down in the woods. It's going to be tough sneaking just because it's crunchy. Every 100 yards or so, we're just going to pop over the edge and just peek down and look. And actually, as we get around here, it should get a little bit better. It's more like pine trees, and it shouldn't have all them leaves. We should be on nice needles. The biggest thing is looking for color. We're not looking for an elk. I'm looking for a color that doesn't match everything else. Because that's what gives them away every time. Their body color stands out. Okay. That's why I said earlier about all this brown grass clumps everywhere in the midst of all this green. Sometimes it gives you a heart attack.
Have any luck this morning, but we still have a good chance. We got some time here. Why don't we head down to the check station and see what else is going on down there.
Welcome back to Friends in Wild Places. Let's join Raleigh Kogan as he explains elk management zones in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania's elk hunt is set up with 10 management areas managed by the Pennsylvania Game Commission, and what happens is, based on the management needs, in other words, if there are certain conflicts in certain management areas, whether it be crop depredation, highway kills, train kills, those kinds of things, high density of animals, habitat destruction, Pennsylvania Game Commission can go in there and issue more licenses in those units. So the herd is managed very well from that standpoint. There are some areas where they have very little conflicts. They want the range to expand, especially north and eastward in our state. And the Game Commission then can issue very few, if any, licenses in there. So they have a lot of flexibility to meet the management goals that they have within each management area. So they manage in terms of population, in terms of bulls and cows, and they issue licenses accordingly. Keep in mind, Pennsylvania's elk herd is set up in the north central part of our state, north of I-80. We've got an area here 2 million acres in size. It's the size of Yellowstone National Park. And we've got elk that live in that 2 million acres. You might not think that in the state of Pennsylvania, but we've got a tremendous amount of public land managed cooperatively by the Pennsylvania Game Commission and the Department of Conservation and Natural Resources. So this herd is managed well in terms of management areas, in terms of where the hunters hunt, in terms of reducing conflicts, in terms of meeting management goals.
Yeah. All right, it's morning of day 2. We're pretty sure we got some bulls located up here. We gotta cut through this brush and hit the edge of this field. I think we're gonna see something good out in the field. Let's go. Get ready. Hold on. Hold on. 200 yards. Just wait. No, that's not Shatner. That's not? No. Okay. That's the better of the 2 bulls still to come out. What's that? That's the better of the 2 bulls that still need to come out. But that's definitely not him. Very good. No, that's not him. No. But that bull right there is that.
So we're not taking him?
No. It's ultimately, it's your call, Rob, but...
No, it's all right. Just do it now anyway.
Yeah, okay, we're good, we're good.
Looks like a nice bull, though.
Yeah. Still, it's only Tuesday. It's only the second day. You gotta stay calm.
Too bad it wasn't the guy. So I wonder where he got
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not concerned at all that we didn't see him, but...
Yeah. So you're thinking this one we just passed was what, 350-ish?
No, I don't think he's that big.
You don't think he's that
like
big?
330.
Okay.
A nice bull.
Yeah. Okay.
But if we're gonna commit to one particular one, we're gonna have to do that kind of stuff. Is pass something that you might think is crazy, but... And like I said, it's only Tuesday.
Yeah.
We still got a couple days.
All right.
No need to panic.
All right.
All right. Well, let's just work our way out here through the rest of this brush.
Okay.
And see if we can come in on anything.
Welcome back. We join the guys from Elk County Outfitters as they tell us how easy it is to spook one of these elk while hunting.
Here we are, guys, with the Elk County Outfitters. We've got owner Jack Manick, we've got Brian Hale, and guides Scott Rhodes. They're going to be guiding the elk hunters tomorrow. And guys, when you get outside of this no-hunt zone, elk act different. But a lot of folks coming here, we get 200,000 people a year coming here, and they don't get to see what you see. How do these elk act outside of the no-hunt zone?
They'll run. They'll run away from you. The people come here and see these elk and don't realize that there are elk out on the outer fringes and out of this core area. And the people come here because you can see them easily. And the elk are wild on the outside edges because there's not the pressure. The people aren't there constantly watching them, taking pictures, just following around, just seeing what they do. They run. This morning we had a great example of the hunter that I'm taking tomorrow. We were out on a section of game lands out in Zone 7. It's notoriously wild elk, unbelievable. I would say that's probably some of the wildest elk that I've personally ever encountered. And we were on them last night. We saw a big bull and about 40 cows come out on this big high knob, real far away, but boy said, we got to get a better look at him tomorrow morning. So we were there at daylight, and before we could get to where we thought they were in the morning, we come around a bend on a logging road, and there was a cow about 60 yards, and she was through brush, but she was on us instantly. And there was about a minute and a half stare down, and there was a bark, and she was gone. And then we heard the thunder and start, and then there was so many elk there we didn't realize they were there, and they didn't stop. They went out the way back out of this field, and we huffed to get to the top of the hill to try to get a look at them, and it was just rear ends going over the bank down into the woods.
A lot of times when they go, they don't stop at 100 yards. They're going for a quarter mile or a half a mile. I had a similar experience. It was back on horseback here last week. I had some folks come in. We took them back outside of the no-hunt zone. I got to the edge, looked out. We were back on game lands in the heart of the Elk State Forest, right on the edge there. I looked out into the meadow, and I could see about 40, 45 head of elk out there. And I eased back, waited for the rest of the 3 other riders to catch up with me, because I knew as soon as we stepped out there, even on horseback, they are not going to stand. And we got everybody up close. Everybody got to look at them for about 15 seconds. And once one go, it's follow the leader, and away they went.
Exactly, it's that herd mentality. Once all it takes is one, and he's taking all his buddies with him.
And the neat part of it was, the one lady turned around to me and she said, that was a cool experience because I've never seen that.
They ran.
That's right, because they're used to seeing these elk. Okay.
Well, not only, you say about 200,000 people come here to view the elk, and they come to this area. And this area is closed. But these people are also generally, the majority of them coming during the rut, which, let's face it, whether it be white-tailed deer or elk, that's a completely different animal itself. When the rut, they show less fear of humans. And I mean, the perfect example of me, when I think back, is last year's, the bull we got last year, that's the new non-typical state record. The bull's 9 years old, running around with a yellow collar with a number on it, okay, very distinguishable. Was collared for 6 years, I think, and the first time we ever laid eyes on it was a Saturday before the hunt. And we were talking about 20 guys that spend every free minute looking for elk. So, not only are they, spookier than people think, but, that 2 million acres that you're talking about, I know it's not 10 million like out west, but these elk can hide, and you've got 20 guys looking for one particular animal, and for 6 years he's running around unseen.
You remind me of a wildlife technician I had working for me years ago. He came to my office and he said, I am just disgusted I can't find this particular collared elk. And I said, what's up? And he said, I just can't locate this one animal. And I looked at him and smiled and I said, what a great problem that is to be in the state of Pennsylvania. You got an animal with a radio collar on that's transmitting a signal and we can't find him. That's pretty cool.
You can't get to him.
Yeah.
All right, it's the morning of day 3. We got a good lead on a bull last night, a pretty big bull we've been looking for. We think he's up around the bend here in this field. We're gonna do some sneaking in and see if we can catch him out in that field before he goes into the woods. So you ready? All right, let's go. Okay, listen. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get a little aggressive, so we're gonna be ready, all right? When he's there, he's gonna be there. He's probably gonna be on us right away. Okay. Back.
Welcome back to Friends in Wild Places. We join our team as they come up on a herd of elk just as morning breaks in the Pennsylvania wilds.
Back. Stay there. Okay, it's not our bull. It's a different bull. There's a bull on that horizon. It's that busted up clubby bull from yesterday. Okay, listen. We're gonna do this. We're gonna get a little aggressive, so we're gonna be ready, all right? When he's there, he's gonna be there. He's probably gonna be on us right away. Let's try to stay as tight together as we can, all of us. Get your... No, but it's a big bull. It's your call.
You want me to feed him?
That's a big bull.
Should I feed him? You said yes or no?
$160. Hold on, just hold on. Yeah, he's nice. Yeah, let's take it. Hold on. I can't see anything else. Just beams. Hold on. Safe, and let's get up there. Look, we'll find your brass. It's here by this tree, all right? Safe? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, when we hit the crest of this hill, we've got to really be paying attention, all right? Hold up a minute here. Okay. Hey, come here. Right in front of me, look straight down that little tire path. You see that dark thing?
Yeah.
What do you think that is?
Roll down.
That's your beams. Okay, listen, you on safe?
Yeah.
Okay, he's in just like we said. All right.
Finishing him.
We'll finish him if we get there and we need to, all right? Okay. Easy still. There it is.
All right.
Congratulations, bud.
All right, good job, Brian. Beautiful.
Jeez, look how heavy he is.
That's great.
Woohoo!
Pop this clip out of here.
Let's go, man. Cool.
All right, so it's the morning of day 3 here on the 2012 PA Elk Hunt, and Mr. Rob Carlton got his bull this morning at 6:45. We had, about 180-yard shot.
Yep.
He was going away. He wasn't sticking around. We knew there were some good bulls in here, and this really wasn't the biggest bull that we knew of that we were after, but you really couldn't let this guy go. This was better than any of those bulls that we saw yesterday that we passed on. But these are the bulls that are out there, and there's some that if you can do your homework, you can find some real trophies.
Oh yeah, this was a great bull. Good hunt.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. It's amazing how wild these animals are. You hear
Yes.
stories about the tame ones around Benazet and the visitor center, and you come out here and having hunted deer all my life, these guys are pretty much like hunting deer.
Yeah.
I mean, you see
Definitely.
them running.
Yeah.
This one came across this field pretty much the same way a deer was. I mean, you spotted him, you said, here he comes. And, he was coming across this open area just about like a whitetail would.
Yep.
Came across. I mean, you got him to stop just long enough with your cow call to get a quick shot. Well, guys, I've been following you for 3 days.
Brian, congratulations.
Thanks,
Great
Brad.
job.
Thank you.
Robin, it was a pleasure to get to know you. And
Yeah, thanks,
I
Brad.
drew the lucky camera card to film the PA hunt, and I'll tell you what a great experience. I mean, the action happened quick, as you can tell by the film. We were sneaking, then we were running, and it was just a pleasure. And what a great shot you made. I mean, it went down within, what, 50, 75 yards of where you shot. Just was a great hunt. If you get a chance, you really ought to apply to get into this Pennsylvania hunt, because until you experience it out here, and I'm a local resident, never experienced it, it's unbelievable. It is just like hunting white-tailed deer. They're fast, they're moving, they don't give you a chance. Don't let the visitor center fool you by what you see up there. That's a no-hunt zone. When they're out here, they are wild. And I've had the opportunity to film out west, and there's a lot of similarities, but there's a lot of differences. But they're both challenging. And people really don't realize what this hunt is really all about back east. It's truly a neat hunt.
It is.
Congratulations again. It was an honor to be with you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for coming out with us. It was awesome having you around.
Great. And you're out. All the guys I met in the outfitting business that you guys have are just super guys to work with.
Thank you.
So now I get to run the camera, and you guys do all the hard work.
Yes, sir. That's what it's all about now.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.